Hey guys, this is Clint Tucker, guitar trainer and coach. We're going to be working on this bends lesson. We're going to be doing everything on the second string, and we're going to be in the key of D. I really like the key of D. It sounds really good. It's not too forceful or anything like that. So I really like it, and we're going to be in a spot where it looks to be very easy for us to visualize what's happening. And that's more important. We're going to be doing the major scale. We're going to be doing bends, mainly full bends, but there's a couple of half bends in there as well. We're going to be going over a really cool chord progression, and we're going to be learning how to create songs. So we're going to be doing a lot of stuff in this lesson. Go ahead, let's grab our guitars. I'm using my Sur Telecaster style guitar, and I'm in standard tuning. So let's go ahead and tune up. Here's 6E. Oh, let's try that again. And 5A. 4D. 3G. 2B. And 1E. Okay, so we're in tune. The chords we're going to go over first are going to be, the first chord is going to be D. But before we even start that, let's make sure that we know the major scale that's in the key of D. Now, we're going to be using intervals, okay? So intervals, we're going to be thinking about what relates to the D note. So the most important thing you need to know is you need to know where is the D. So the D note is going to be the fourth string open. Let's do that one first. Okay. So it's going to be whole. So there's the next note. That's number 2. That's E. Then we're doing whole. That's number 3, F sharp. Half. That's number 4, G. Whole. That's going to be A on 7th fret. It's going to be B, number 6, on the 9th fret. And by the way, A is the 5th of D. That's going to be a whole step to 11. That's C sharp, number 7. And finally, we get back to our root, or our tonic, D, at 12. So that's going to be our scale that we're going to use to make our key. The first chord is going to be the D chord. So you need to know what the D chord is. If you don't know what the D chord is, I suggest we go back and we learn the 5 crucial shapes out of the caged chords. So if you want to, let's refer to my lesson that's on caged. And then when you get ready and you're comfortable with that, then come back to this, okay? All right, so D is going to be the first one. The next one is going to be F sharp, which was number 3. Okay, that one is going to be a minor chord. So it's the 1, then the 3 minor. The next chord is going to be B, which was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is going to be minor, B minor. Okay, F sharp minor is an E shape, E minor shape from our caged chords with a capo. Think of this as like a capo or the nut on the 2nd fret. And the B minor is the A minor shape from our caged chords. And the 2nd fret is going to be the capo. Okay, so far we got D, F sharp minor, B minor. Numbers. 1, 3 minor, 6 minor. Okay, so far, so good. And what we're going to be playing over these is this first right here. So that's going to be on the 2nd string, 15th fret, and that's a D note. And we're going to play the D to E. So the D to E and we're going to bend up to number 3, F sharp. You hear it? Okay, so that's going to go over the D chord. Over the F sharp minor chord is going to be 14 on the second string, 15 on the second string with a full bend. So that would be 7, 1, 2. So we're going backwards. And I'm going to use finger 1 and 2 for the C sharp and the D, and then the full bend up to number 2, the E note, is going to be a full bend with the second finger. Notice the composition, the shape of my thumb. I'm going to use this as like a kind of like a leverage device. I'm going to push up against this thumb while I'm pulling down with the thumb. And that gives me good control of where my bend is. Okay, so the third chord was the B minor. That's going to be at the 12th note, B, 14, C sharp, and then a half bend to D. So that's 6 interval, 7 interval, and then 1 in the key. So once again, that's going to be a thing you might have to work on a little bit. So now we have D, C sharp, B. The next one is going to be the A. And that's going to be over the A chord. So we have like that right there. And that's going to be 10 on the second string, 12, and then a full bend up to 14. So that would be 5, 6, bend up to 7 in interval numbers. Okay, so we have D, E, F sharp, C sharp, D, E, B, C sharp, D, A, B, C sharp. And the next chord is going to be E minor. That's number 2 in the order of chords. D, then E minor, and that's going to keep you in the same alphabetic row with every string. It's going to go alphabetically when you do it like this. So we had D, F sharp minor, B minor, A, then E minor, then D over F sharp, G, then A. So that's all the rest of the chords. So we're going to, when we kind of go to this E minor, we're going to start what we call a walk up. You're going to go E, F sharp, G, A. And if you remember and you refer back to the scale numbers, E is 2, F sharp is 3, G is 4, and A is 5. Okay, so now we're set up for the rest of this little tune. We got the A. Now we're going to go to the G. So that's on 8, second string, 10 for the B, or A, and then we're going to bend to a B on 12. So that one's again a full bend. Then we're going to move back to F sharp. That's number 3 in the scale. We're going to do G, the one we just played, on 8. Now we're adding it as the second note. And then doing our bend fully up. And that's going to go with our D over F sharp chord. There's the F sharp. There's the F sharp right there. And then from there, we're going to do our E, F sharp, little bend. Once again, it's a half bend. So that'd be 2, 3 and a half bend to 4, because it's a half step from number 3 to number 4 in the major scale. And then we're going to play this guy right here. That's number 7. That's the C sharp on the 3rd string, 6th fret. Then we're going to hit E back on that 2nd string, 5th fret. And then we're going to hit D, 7th fret, 3rd string. So that would be like a 7-2-1 interval run. Okay, so here's our chords. There it is. So when we put our bends together, we have this. Another time. All right, so when you start to get really good at this, you're going to know when your bends are off. So I think one of the biggest things that I really would struggle with when I was getting my bends better was keeping them in tune. What you need to learn is you need to listen to your body and find that moment of weakness when you feel like you can't push up anymore, and judge that where the sound is, okay? So if you need to, you might want to record the note that you're going to play to bend to. So like if I want to bend to an F sharp, I play the F sharp first, and then I go till I can't, like I feel like I can't go anymore, and then I play it. So this is what we call a pre-bend. But what that does is that helps you learn what pain and pitch have in common. I pull up till I feel like I'm starting to get some stress. And then I know, am I a little off? Am I on? Am I a little flat? And then you learn to adjust according to your resistance and, you know, your adaptation to how it feels. And you do that for every note. Now, this is not going to be easy the first time you do it. So don't expect this to go great. But what it will do is really work on your ear. So try that a little bit and then put everything back to its order and, play the song.